All right, thanks, Pat. All right, like he said, my name's Kyle Dodson. My favorite place to go in the whole entire world is Starbucks, because that's the only place where I'm considered tall. When I'm not at Starbucks, though, I'm usually working at the local movie theater, and I love my job. It's so easy. I get paid for doing nothing, but we get a lot of messed up people that come in there, and a couple weeks ago, a woman came in with an eye patch on, and she bought a ticket to see The Blind Side. And I thought that was really ironic. And I'm a huge nerd all the time, if you guys can't tell. And but I did like to be rebellious when I was younger. And 2 years ago, when I was 18, I said, I'm gonna finally do a rebellious thing. I'm gonna get a tattoo, but I'm not gonna tell my parents. So I went and got it. And a month passed, and I figured I should probably tell my mom in case she needed to identify my body or something. So I waited till she was about to drop me off outside of Penn State. We were 10 minutes outside, and I was like, "Mom, there's something I need to tell you. Don't be mad." Now, you never want to start out something when you're telling your parents to not be mad, because they automatically jump to the worst conclusions in the world. Like, my mom's like, "Are you on drugs? Kyle, are you on drugs?" I'm like, no, Mom, no, I'm terribly afraid of needles. No, God. So then she automatically jumps to the next worst thing. She's like, "Oh my God, Kyle, are you pregnant?" Or I'm like, Mom, I'm a guy. She's like, oh, did you get a girl pregnant? I'm like, no, Mom, look at me. Do you think I have it in me? No girl is wooed by Batman sheets, Mom. It's like, she doesn't even like to go in my room. She just kicks the laundry basket in. She's like, "You put on your own Batman sheets." I'm like, oh. I'm just kidding, guys. My mom, she's a sweetheart. She puts my Batman sheets on my bed. It's great. So then, I really should have rehearsed it beforehand when I was telling my mom this, because the next sentence is the second worst sentence that your parents could hear is, "Don't tell Dad." And she's like, "Oh no, Kyle, you're gay, aren't you?" I'm like, "No, Mom, no, I just got a tattoo." And she's like, "Oh my God." So she swerves the car, she pulls it over the side of the road, and she's like, "Where is it? Is it an appropriate place?" I'm like, yes, it's fine, it's hidden all the time. So I stand up, I start to pull down my pants. She's like, "Oh my God, no." I'm like, no, I'm just kidding, it's on my arm. So I lifted it off my shoulder. And the only thing she could say was, Kyle, you are gay, aren't you?" All right, thanks, guys.